Hi, it's Marie from Still Dreaming Homestead. Happy to be back with you again. I got a new book and it looks really cute to me. It's called Hen's Feathers. It's by Katherine Sully and Frank Endersby. So I'm looking forward to this. Hen's Feathers. Henrietta and Hilda were sisters, but not from the same clutch of eggs. Henrietta was older than Hilda. Hilda had plump, shiny black feathers, sunshine yellow legs and beak, and a beautiful red comb. Here she is right here. She is beautiful. Henrietta was dull and brown, but she was kind and took good care of Hilda. Every morning, long after the rooster had crowed, the hens all waddled out of the hen house looking for their breakfast. Hilda was very popular with the other hens. She was always in the middle of the crowd, clucking about this or that. On this particular morning, there was a new hen in the yard. She had fluffy white feathers. Soon everyone crowded around to meet her. The new name of the hen was called Chantel. Everyone cooed and clucked. What a pretty name! What's more, Chantel had won a prize at a farm show. Everyone wanted to be her friend. Except Hilda. Hilda sulked. Chantel is prettier than me, grumbled Hilda, and she's more popular. Don't be silly, Hilda, said Hedda. You're just as pretty as Chantel, but in a different way. Next morning, Hedda couldn't find Hilda anywhere. Then she spotted the other hens all crowded around Chantel. She went over to see if Hilda was there too. You'll never guess what Chantella was saying. The fox is back. There was no sign of Hilda. Now Hedda was really worried. Hilda could be in big trouble if the fox was back. Hedda rushed all around the farmyard looking for Hilda. Have you seen Hilda? She asked the pig, but he was too busy eating to reply. Have you seen Hilda? She asked the farm cat, but she was too rude to reply. Have you seen Hilda? She asked the rooster. She was around earlier, he crowed, disturbing me while I was preening my feathers. That's making the feathers look all clean and pretty. Hedda went back to the farmyard just in time to see Hilda. She had rooster feathers stuck in her head and tail and was strutting around the hen house. The other hens were giggling behind their wings. Even Hedda had to admit that Helda looked silly. Do you think she looks silly? That night in the hen house, Helda was very cross. That means crabby. I don't know why everyone thinks Chantel's so wonderful, she snapped. Henrietta looked at her sister. Chantel is a very nice hen, Helda, said Hedda. Just because her feathers are perfect, grumbled Helda. The following morning, the hens were all in a flutter. During the night, the fox had been back, and an egg was missing. The hens gathered outside the hen house. Hedda was looking around. Helda was missing too. Look over here, called Chantel. Chantel. She had spotted rooster feathers near a hole in the fence. They crowded around, gasping and tutting, tut tut tut. It was clear to everyone the fox had taken Helda. The hen did their best to comfort Hedda. She was a lovely hen, they clucked. The best sister you could have wished for. Hedda was broken-hearted. Just then, Helda turned up, wearing peacock feathers. She looked ridiculous, but this time no one was laughing. They were too cross, so they were kind of angry. That sometimes happens after a person has been really scared. The next feeling when everything is okay is to get angry. That night in the hen house, Helda was very upset. I just wanted everyone to notice me, she hiccuped. You don't need all those peacock feathers, Helda, Hedda clucked gently. We all love you, just as you are. Suddenly they heard a scuffling and a squawking. Hedda and Helda rushed out of the hen house to find the fox with Chantel in his mouth. As quick as a flash, Helda plucked a long peacock feather from her tail and tickled the fox's nose. The fox froze, his nose twitched, his eyes squeezed shut, and achoo! Chantel shot from his mouth, and she was able to escape. That was a good plan. The next morning, the hens gathered to hear about the night's events. Hedda smiled to herself as she spotted Helda. In the middle of the crowd was her sister with her wing around Chantel. And that's the best use for a peacock feather that I know, chuckled Helda as she told the story to her crowd of admirers one more time. See how she has her wing on the shoulders of the other one? She's now got a good friend. And it says, the end. very cute story. I hope you enjoyed it. Well, it's Sabbath now, so I want you to have a wonderful day of rest. And I hope you liked this little story. We don't have to be jealous of what other people are like. We might think they're more pretty or more popular. Everybody likes that other person. But God made you special. You're not supposed to be like anybody else, just like you. So be kind to others and think kind thoughts about yourself because your Father in heaven does. All right. Good night. God bless you.